Right, welcome everybody. We are going to be doing some Lego Dimensions now. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm Ninja Zane. I also have my girlfriend here. She's going to be doing the majority of the commentary. We call her Crippling Anxiety.
Hey guys, you can just call me T. I'm gonna be the main commentator for today. I'm not very good at gaming, so the least I can do is explain what's happening during the run. So today we're gonna be speedrunning through the Lego Dimensions Story Pack, Fantastic Beasts, and where to find them. Let's get started.
Right, gonna go over here. We're just gonna go over here and start the level. We do have to sit through about a 3.5-minute cutscene before the time can start. So during this cutscene, I'm just going to kind of explain the game a little bit. I am going to be doing Fantastic Beasts. This is a story pack in LEGO Dimensions. As everyone knows, LEGO Dimensions is a Toys to Life based game. The main kind of packs in this are going to be fun packs, team packs, level packs, and story packs. Fun packs include a character and a vehicle. Team packs include 2 characters, 2 vehicles. Level packs include a character and 2 vehicles, as well as a level. And story packs normally include a character, a vehicle, and 6 levels. So this is going to be about 6 levels. Then the main pack, or the main story, is about 14. So this is a much shorter run than the normal 5 hours that it takes to do the original percent. And also, you might be wondering why we call it original percent. Original percent, the name comes from only being able to use the original characters that come in each pack. The any percent of this game is actually you're able to use any character throughout the whole game because any percent can be a little bit faster. So it is obviously a little faster than the original percent. Also, I'll let T continue.
Okay, also, original percent does have a good amount of skips in it. However, in this story pack, there just really aren't as many. There's just a couple minor ones we do, as well as one major thing, which will be upgrading our vehicle, and we'll touch on this more later. Also, we currently have 3 red bricks active for this run, as well as a lot of studs we grinded for earlier for the said vehicle upgrade. So the red bricks we have is Destruction from the Gremlins pack. It pretty much makes you able to destroy different things easier instead of having to punch them. Kind of like having a Superman or Supergirl active without having them out on the toy pad. We also have Wave the Brick from Ninjago. Basically, it's the fast build red brick in other games. And finally, we have Mathematical from Adventure Time. So this isn't actually very useful for the run itself. It's really just for the stud grind beforehand. Now we're just gonna sit through the rest of this cutscene here.
Almost done here. And then the time starts when you first move. So we will get that in a second here. Just gonna get through. Gonna go into this bank here.
That is weird.
And you can see our main character, Jacob Kowalski, one of the other main characters
Mr.
here.
Kowalski, Mr. Bingley will see you now.
We would have done better to have come home promptly when the war ended, gotten a job, and put some money
There's
away.
a little bit of cutscenes in the base game. There are about an hour and a half of cutscenes, so definitely not anything similar to that. But there is a little bit of cutscenes that we are going to sit through today.
Yeah.
Hope that's okay. I enjoy watching the LEGO Dimensions cutscenes, though. They are fun to watch, especially after they added all the kind of voice acting after LEGO Batman 2 introduced it in 2012, I believe.
Okay, and with this, our time is just about to start. See, we gotta chase the Niffler around. And just do an overview of the area right now. Got our safe. And the Niffler is his wacky little hat. I love that hat so much. He's just gonna jump straight in there. And with that, our time has started. First of all, just gonna aim at that and get the Niffler out. Just chase him around a little bit.
Security deposit box. You're gonna need
Gonna
to get in line.
dig through there.
Oh, apology. In a bit of a rush, you see. Don't
And
mind me.
we're gonna get some parts for a buildable object. So, just gonna go over there and build that now.
Let's not be too conspicuous with my magic in here. I don't want to draw too much attention to myself. Come on now. Come
Okay,
to
we're just
mum.
gonna
I've got a lovely
try
shiny
to
coin
lure
for
that
you.
Niffler out
Come
with
on.
this coin. We're just gonna bring it up there, put some momentum on it. Somehow no one's spotting us doing magic in broad daylight. That's weird. And while on the way, we're just
Shopping
gonna
galleries.
cause some
Well,
casual
very
property
clumsy.
damage. We do this a
Better
lot
go
in
get
LEGO
that.
games.
Excuse me. So, miss.
Go, Niffler. Now, going up behind the teller station, we gotta chase him down over there now.
If
Okay.
anyone is waiting to be
So,
served,
Zane there did just move during the cutscene.
Please
Just get a little
ring for
closer so we can build that bell. So now, if you notice how he's pushing the boxes, he's jumping around the corners in a way where he immediately gets to start pushing it again, instead of just walking around. Just a little bit time save, but it's still pretty useful. I'm just gotta hit that bell. Just gonna move over to
Don't touch
another
that.
station there.
welcome
Gotta
to Steam National
Bring
Bank,
that up
where
and
your money
bring that bell up
counts.
and just smash
Can
it
I
back
have-
down.
Hello?
And there. Okay. Just gotta drag that over so we can just keep pushing the bell around where we need it to be. Okay, hit it. Okay, Niffler's now back further in the teller station. Gotta keep hitting it for a second so we can get the lady over here to break
There'll
it
be
for
no
us.
more ringing today.
And now we can
Break.
build our first apparition
Looks like it's
station
time to
to
get another
get
use out of
back
that
behind the
apparition
teller
license.
section. Teller station.
Oh,
Yo,
that was easy.
nice glitch.
Oh, what is it
A
now?
little bit there.
Wait, what? It looks like we just accidentally glitched back out of the teller station there. Just gotta get back.
Could've sworn
Someone
I
done that
saw-
Yeah, I haven't seen
A
that
little bit
before.
different.
Let's not get too close to the tellers. Can't risk them seeing me.
No, just gotta. Yeah, Newt, can't risk them seeing you. Yeah, good luck with that. You're just walking out right in front of them. You're kind of blind there.
No, 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 no,
You know,
no, no,
Niffler's
no,
just
no.
gonna go back down with the vault. We gotta get him out of there. Keep running down. So here we also have a little skip. He's just breaking those objects so we can get these levers to put where there's two of them. Just gonna put those there. So here you're gonna see he's activating the first one. It's gonna get a little cutscene. So what he's doing right now during that cutscene, he's actually activating the second lever. So hopefully right now it worked, and it'll go. Yep, it'll go straight into the second cutscene and just opens the door for us. And now here we go. Just gotta keep chasing him around. Now we can introduce Newt and Jacob together by just accidentally being in the wrong place at the wrong time there, Jacob. Oh, look at the little dragon.
Look at me, that's right, there we are.
Okay, I don't know about you guys, but I just love the part in this movie and the pack where just Newt decides that he's all the creatures' mom. He's just like, yep, I'm your mom now. Don't have a choice in this. Here, we're,
I don't think
not
we're
the
meant to be
vault.
down here. Oh,
New
oh
area,
my.
just
Are you
seeing it.
robbing the bank?
Here, we're just about to
Don't be
activate
silly.
our
I'm just
first
here to retrieve my pet
keystone.
over there.
Right when we can move here,
What is
in
that?
that
Is that a
vault.
rat?
So, keystones are a big thing in LEGO Dimensions, because unlike other Toys to Life games, you actually get to do specific actions with the toy pad. So the one we're building right now, it's called
I've
Scale,
not seen one of these things before.
where depending
Is it
on which
magic?
side of the toy pad you are,
Probably just
on
some
the
newfangled
characters
wait,
change in size.
Did you just say
See, Newt's,
magical?
big
Sweet
right now.
vodka. Now you're breaking stuff?
There are 5 keystones total in
Keep
the
your
base
voice
game.
down.
There's Shift, Chroma, Elemental, Scale, and Locate. We will be seeing everything except for Shift throughout the course of this run. Now we're just small, gonna press the buttons, climb through these little areas, so we can just drop these gears and just very, very quietly, very sneakily open that gate. We're not gonna let anyone, not gonna alert anyone we're here, definitely not. Just gonna turn that. And yeah, good job, very quiet. No one's ever gonna notice
Oops.
that.
I didn't think that would be quite so loud.
Didn't think it'd be so loud.
Oh, you're going to steal the money, huh? Security?
No, we're just getting our first enemies in the game. Just gonna ignore them. It's not really worth it to fight them.
Freeze! Drop any weapons you may be carrying, now! Whoa there!
Here, just gonna
We
keep
ain't
chasing
looking
our
for
Niffler
any trouble,
around
boys.
different
This is a
areas.
complete misunderstanding.
Oh, we got his keys. Just gonna conveniently put the keys in the right place. Don't know how we
Come on.
manage that.
Come on now. I've got lots of shiny things in my case. This isn't gonna work, is it?
He's up there. Just gotta
How is it even possible?
move some stuff
What
up
are
there.
you?
Shh, you'll scare him away.
And there we go. So now we can just jump on, keep trying to get that Niffler. It's over there, into a conveniently placed safe. Wonder how that got there. Gotta keep running after them. Just gotta shoot that open like we did. Nope, we're not shooting it open. My bad. We're just gonna smash it on the ground casually. Yep. Break it open. Now he's just gotta keep. He just keeps getting into different vaults. I don't know why they're leaving these open. Seems like a little bit of a security risk, if you ask me. Here, we're just gonna build this giant grill lockpick thing. I'm not sure what it is. Gonna open that up right there. Oh, just gonna continue breaking into this bank. Yeah. Just gotta move that around.
Right.
Just gotta
I'm not
spin
sure
it
how
around a
Laura
little
is
bit
gonna
more
work
as
with these
new.
more intricate muggle locks.
You can't just break it. Wait. Muggle, what's a muggle? What's a muggle?
Oops, sorry. Right, now if you can just stay still. Oh.
And, oh no, he's broken into the vault. And there, you see a big lock right there? So in each of the story packs, they also introduce toy pad mechanics
I've
that
got
are
just the thing.
exclusive to that character in
What
each
is that? A
story
stick
pack.
insect?
So this
just
one
keep that
we're
thing
seeing
in
right
your
here is
pocket?
for Fantastic Beasts,
It's
is
a
for
bow
picking these
chuckle.
locks with
Its
the bow
long
chuckle.
limbs are especially good at
Now
picking
notice
locks
when
like
he's doing
this.
it in the bottom right, there
Just
is a
reach on
set
in,
order
pick it
of
up,
how
come
he's
on.
supposed to press the
Come
toy
on, you
pad
can
to
do
open
this.
each one. There's 3 of them, and it's RNG, and the order's never the same. However, he just saw pretty much only waiting for the first 2 to show up, and then he can activate the third, because there's only 3, and if you know the first 2, you know the third. With that, we've opened the lock, and
Right,
now we are
you
in the
out of there at
final
once, you
area
little
of this
scamp.
level.
Buddy, I don't think that's a
Gotta
rat in there.
open
Are
that
you
up.
sure that's your pet?
Open up all
That doesn't look quite
safe
right.
boxes. There's some
Is that some
bananas.
kind of
That's a
fake wall?
food violation, probably somewhere. Or not. I can't remember the term for it. Gotta open this one. Ah, that's a skeleton. That's breaking some sort of laws.
Oh, quite unexpected. I'll have to make a note of that.
Now we're just gonna build up this big ruby. Get the Niffler to go down.
Got you. Oh, over. It looks like my new friend might need some help.
And here, we're gonna build our vehicle, also otherwise known as the Niffler. So, unlike other vehicles in the game, we get to change into the Niffler instead of just riding him. Now we got him, and we use him to dig up that patch in the middle. Gotta spawn him in there. And there we go.
Come out with your hands up. We have you surrounded.
Now just
I
another
swear, I
cutscene
don't
here.
even know this guy. This has all been a terrible mistake.
And of course, we all know when you're surrounded by the police, the best thing to do is just to run away. Just ignore them. We're out here now.
You pilfering
Okay.
pest. Paws off what doesn't belong to you.
Now, unfortunately, you have seen it far too much. If you wouldn't mind if you just stand there.
Over in a jiffy.
I can butt in with a quick donation here. We got a $200 donation from We
Yo,
Super.
thank you.
All it said was hype, so thank you so much, Justin, for that donation. And that puts us just a little bit shy of being halfway to our total event goal. So thank everyone that's donated so far.
Yeah, thanks so much.
For that donation, Justin.
Oh, and there, we just saw Tina. She actually has a fun pack for this game. We can't play it using her character for this run, however, since it is original percent. But one thing about these story packs is you do have the ability to switch to characters other than Newt, even if you don't have their characters. Such as in the Ghostbusters story pack, where you get to play as all different Ghostbusters. So there will be an opportunity in this pack where you get to play as Tina, as well as earlier. Could have played as Jacob, but we didn't need to. We will do it a little bit later in the run, but we don't use him that often because he doesn't really have any useful abilities, if we're being honest here.
Just as much right to exist as we do. So with proper protection, and not to mention an educational program, which is what I've been working on.
Protecting them? What about the statute of secrecy? Not to mention the claws and the fangs and the flames and the venom?
All right then.
Okay, now we're just gonna open the case. All the creatures are gonna be right there, and nope. Oh no, we got the wrong case. Wherever could the right one be? Okay, I'm just confused. Why does Jacob have to say sorry to his grandma? Yeah, okay. That's the
Even
end
the
of our
movie,
first level.
I believe in the movie there's something about a picture frame that he's referencing there.
Okay. Okay.
And now what we're going to be doing now is you can see we're traveling through the portal, and we are going to have a section in between the first two levels. What's different from this pack to the base game is every time after each level in the regular game, you're just going to be jumping back into the portal at LEGOthon that you saw that I was about to start with. Pretty much all we do is just jump in and out. But in the original, like story packs here for the original percent, we're actually going to be doing things where I'm building here the portal that is included in the story pack. See, we're very fast with it. But the difference is it's kind of like a more traditional LEGO game where you have something to do in between each level, whereas with the main game, there isn't really much to do. You just enter the portal again after you finish each level.
Somehow I doubt the Makuza auras are going to welcome me back here with open arms.
Got that built?
Well, we need to
Tina's
move
just
on.
gonna have to conveniently
The sooner
go
we track
somewhere
down
else
that
so we can
nomad,
just mute here.
The sooner we can...
Yeah,
Wait,
gotta go track
where's
down
my
that
wand?
nomad.
Ugh, I must have left it at my desk. Listen, we can't waste any more time. You go on ahead and find that nomad. I'll catch up to you.
Not a problem. I mean, how hard can it be to track down a muggle?
Okay, now in just a second, we're just gonna be upgrading our vehicle. It's just gonna be our main time save in this run. Gotta go through this little build menu, and we're gonna be fully upgrading him to the 3rd level here, starting with the regular Niffler. So, studs we got before the run really are coming in helpful here. See, now we have Sinister Scorpion. Gotta get all those so we can get the final one which we want, which is the Vicious Vulture. Because in case you didn't know, flying characters or just flying in general is the fastest mode of travel in the game as a whole. So now got that spawn, we're gonna go out, and instead of following that conveniently placed line of studs, we're just gonna fly over the buildings over the next area we need to be. Much faster than just walking. Go up there.
Looks like I found him. If I want to get
Also,
anywhere near him, I'll need
it is a little quicker right here, because we gotta get up into that area. Normally, you would have to climb a rope to get up there. Oh, 1 second. Looks like we're stuck. Okay, there we go. Normally, you'd have to climb a rope to get up here, but here we can just fly with the Niffler.
No, not to worry.
Just gonna
So I'm
break
the-
this bed and
I'm the
rebuild it
gas
onto the
inspector.
truck,
I'm perfectly
and
qualified.
push it down onto any unsuspecting passerbyers.
Well, no doubt there's something in here I can use. That did the trick.
Now we can just gotta spawn this cue this cutscene. It's got another loading zone right here.
This is a good time to talk about load times. I'm going to be playing this, or I am playing this, on the Xbox Series X, which is the fastest way currently to run this game. It is the second fastest to run on PlayStation 5. I have tested it on PlayStation 5, and the load times just are a little bit slower, just a few seconds in each level. And compared to the last gen, which is the old Xbox One, which is the way I used to run this before the Series X came out, it is a much more significant level. I did save 30 seconds, for example, in like the Back to the Future level, for instance, just because there was a little bit faster load times. So the load times in this game can be significant dependent on which version you are on, and since I'm on the Series X, we are not going to have a worry about that.
Good thing to know. And here, introduced to another one of our main characters, Queenie.
Oh, that's rough. His girl just gave him the brush off.
He didn't get the money he wanted for his bakery. You bake, honey? I love to cook.
You know how to read minds.
You're legilimens.
Ooh, who's that in the background? Just got a floating
don't
hat
worry,
back there.
Most guys think what
That's
you was
definitely
thinking the
not
first
going to
time
be
you see me.
mentioned again in the rest of the run. Nope.
What would you like? Well, perhaps what you had last time.
Here,
You enjoyed
some
that, I
more
recall.
characters.
Vision.
Okay, got the dark
chives.
attire, under eye bags, getting some
Immense.
definitely getting some villain vibes for Graves here.
Mr. Graves,
Yeah.
if I knew whether it was a boy or a girl even.
Use your natural gifts, Credence. You are sensitive.
Not 100% sure if they used the original voice actors
highly
here,
intelligent.
or not. I know they brought back some of them, but I know they have new lines and stuff, but I'm not sure exactly what is from the movie and what isn't. But I know, at least for some of the packs, they have brand new voice actors, different voice actors. They use archive audio. There's definitely a lot of different ways that voice acting is done in this game. But especially for the story packs, it's easier to get the original actors back since you do have to play 6 levels on them.
I've never really talked to a no-mash before. Or all
Here,
no-mashes
just,
like you.
just having some dinner. Everyone's
not
having
sorry.
different things there.
I would love the
Here, the
recipe
magic,
for
or
the
I don't know what. I don't really remember what they do in the movie, to be honest.
labor-saving device, huh?
Gotta love
Yeah,
that
it's
Lego
it's
humor,
just a basic
Lego
locomotion
game humor.
Oh, hey. You okay, honey?
Miss Goldstein, I think Mr. Kowalski could do with an early night.
Yeah,
You guys can
definitely
both
an
do
early
it.
night. That's really all it needs. He's definitely not poisoned or anything like that. Okay, now the door is conveniently stuck closed, shut. Now we just gotta break that open. Seeing an overview of the area right now. Okay, in here we're gonna be doing a little bit of back and forth. You see, Zane here's he's just starting that one. He's gonna come back to it because right now he's gonna use this iron, just casually start a little fire, and see we need that ironing table to spawn. That takes a minute. So he's just gonna gotta go back to the other side and finish this up, and all that stuff that will be despawned by then. So just gonna gotta get this this chicken or turkey on the table. Yeah, you see it's it looks like it's despawned in the back corner, upper left right there. Now yep. Just gotta wait for this to finish and we can go over there. Gotta put the fire out. All that. Table's broken, so now with that we can spawn our second keystone. This one is called Creation. So we talked about how there's 5 keystones in the base game, but there are actually 3 more that are included, one in each story pack. So this one, Creation, it comes with this pack, and it's probably the easiest keystone to complete. As the only action you need to do to activate it is just hit each side of the toy pad, and the order doesn't even matter. With that, we just got one of the creatures to break through that wall for us. Now we can just place down the briefcase and done with this area. Jacob's just a little stuck there. There he goes.
That's quite a medicine chest you got there.
Gotta look through all here.
Right then.
Now,
so let's
just
whip
gotta
you up an antidote.
break those
Shouldn't be
locks
too
off.
difficult.
We need right now we just need to get 3 different potion
sure I
bottles.
won't get
That
the
you
side
really only
effects
need
you
to
mentioned?
break the
Oh, no, I'm
top
sure.
silver lock right there.
Absolutely
Just
sure.
got the middle one
Most-
also, but
Well,
that's
about
just kind of how it
35%
goes.
at least. And give or
Got
take
that
50.
down, got the red one. Just need one more. You're just gotta spawn it on that record player. There is a thing right next to it where you can press X, but that's a mini kit and we don't need that, so we're just gonna ignore it. And there we go. Music's playing. Just gonna pop out a bottle for us. There. Now we can make
That'll stop the
Jacob's
sweating.
antidote.
And one of these should sort the twitch.
Jeez, mister.
Just gotta
You got everything in here.
pour those in there.
You really seen the world.
It's actually lost
suppose I
touch
have,
of it, or
Though not all of it's pretty.
words.
Yeah, you don't need to tell me, pal. The war
Morning.
seen to that.
Gotta mishap there. Grab the wrong one. Just gotta get the red one in there, and we'll be good.
Just did the wrong order. No big deal.
Yep. Just gotta get the order right. Okay, and there we go. There we go. Okay. And now it's correct. So we're just gonna give Jacob's just gonna accept this random liquid we gave to him with no questions asked, and we're just gonna continue forward into his briefcase. Now we're just getting a full overview of the rest of the level here. We're not gonna do a whole lot of it, just the stuff that we need to progress. Starting off in this area right here. Just gotta get here. Gotta make some food for this bird. So we need to get him an apple and what looks like a T-bone steak and put it on the plate for him. See, so here, we just gotta casually grow a tree all the way. Just gotta maybe get a little farther away to spawn it. There we go. Now that's gonna take a second to grow. Now we're gonna use that construction red brick, which is coming in handy. Just gonna break all these so we can build the grill. Also right here, gonna skip, a small skip that should work. So right now during this cutscene, Zane here is currently moving the apple to the plate, and yep, it worked. It was there at the end of the cutscene. So we can just grab that steak, and there we go. That
is
triggered
Frank.
bird, and
He's
we
the
can
whole reason I'm
move
here.
on.
We're gonna put him back where he belongs.
And that little bird too, that little owl dude. Now, just gotta go over there now.
I don't know what to do.
So now we're just gonna ignore Modesty. We don't just ignore the little girl. She'll be fine on her own. Okay, just gonna break that. Just gonna apparate our way up, and we're gonna do the same thing we did earlier with the boxes. Just jump around the side, push it as quickly as possible, and just drop it down. We're just gonna go down there and cut out those blocks. Just gotta stand in the right place. Okay. We do those. Now those are broken. We want to make sure we're not building the red blocks. We only want to build the locate keystone right now, which pretty much the toy pad is green, and you just gotta find the area right there where it is, and you can spawn in objects. That will give us here. Portal's opening. It's gonna give us this gun shooter thing. I'm not sure what that is. Cannon of some sorts. Just gonna shoot some bird at these animals. Food. Aim at them. There we go. Now the animals are fed and we can move on. Okay, we got some purple bricks there. Now we gotta get the rest of them so we can build that. Gotta break the rest of these blocks. Get the rest of the buildable objects. So here, let's build this up. There, got that. So you do want to be careful where you're standing because it's pretty easy to get just kind of stuck in the object. Not that much of a soft lock because it's easy enough to get out, but still. So got that.
I think I need
Gotta
some
move
help.
that down. And completely skip that section. We're just gonna keep going on, pass up these rooms.
What are you doing?
Just to
with all
right here.
these beasts, Snoot?
I'm studying them and gently trying to educate my fellow wizards about them. To be honest, I probably get on better with animals than I do with people.
Overview. Just gotta go break those conveniently glowing piles. Yep. Jump on some, use the one for others. We see a little. Got a creation keystone once again. Just gotta get that activated. Let's see what we're gonna build this time. Okay, and it's an elephant. Okay. Gotta do this, and right here, we have to get 3 eggs. Put them in their nest right there. For this, we're just gonna fix this pump. and drain all the water out of this hole. Looks like Jacob got stuck in there for a sec. Okay, now that's down there. We can move that up to the nest. Grab this one, and then we have one more. So one little downside about fully upgrading the Niffler is that there are some areas where we do need him in his original form, so he can dig up piles like that right there. And with that, to get him back to the flying form, you do have to go through the multiple upgrades. So change him back to the Scorpion and then the Vulture. So here, it does take a second for the game to realize that you have placed all the eggs, so Zane's just gonna quickly upgrade it before it realizes that. So yeah, and there we go.
Newt, I don't think I'm
Got
doing
another
it.
little cutscene here.
What gave it away?
I ain't got the brains to make
Not
this
too
up.
crazy of a level.
Nope.
Yeah.
I love those like llama things.
I would say level 2, that level there is probably the easiest of the story pack overall.
Hand out your leaflets. I'll know if you dump them.
Now
Tell
we're
me
here.
if you see anything suspicious.
Up to see what these people are up to. Credence is trying to sneak in. Doubt it's gonna go too well for him.
I was looking for a place for tomorrow's meeting.
Yeah, she
I'm
doesn't
sorry,
like
I
him
didn't-
very
I didn't
much.
realize it was so late.
And he is on
James
dishwashing
Credence.
duty.
She seems to hate him the
Too
most.
bad for him.
Please, Mom.
Ooh, what's this dark, mysterious void thing?
What is this thing?
It's an Obscurus. I need to get going. Find everyone who's escaped before they get hurt.
And our level is done. We'll move on to level 3. Just gotta let this load for a second.
Niffler's gone. Of course he
Just
has,
right
they
into another
want you.
cutscene.
Oh well, we can find him later. For now, will you tell me, so where do you think a medium-sized creature who likes broad open plains, sort of waterholes, trees, that sort of thing, where might she go?
In New York City? Planes?
Definitely getting our lore in with this
Central
game.
Park? Oh,
You
Yep.
definitely understand a little bit more about the
you best
movie
wait here for now, and
than
I'll be
like
back
some
in
of
a
the
jiffy.
previous old LEGO games that just have the grunts and stuff.
Yeah.
It makes it not as fun to speedrun, but it can be enjoyable once you get used to the cutscenes and everything.
Mr. Scamander!
Okay, and
That
here,
apparition was
just
a bit
gonna
bumpy.
get on our flying Niffler. Just go towards Central
Central
Park.
Park, was it? Well, that shouldn't be too
Nope,
hard
we're
to
just
find,
gonna
right?
get that and... Oh, we gotta
Something
go
doesn't
back
seem
and
right.
spawn them.
Why would someone dump
Gotta-
that?
Very fun.
Wait a
Very
minute.
fun game.
You gotta go back and
Ah,
hit that blue thing
Manhattan.
before we continue on.
Such a big city. I
There we
always
go.
Get lost.
It's fine. Now we're
Doesn't
just gonna...
trigger the correct loads, basically.
Yeah. Here's gonna distract a little bit. We're gonna like probably like Jacob out of the let him out of the briefcase.
I was watching you at dinner. People like you, don't they, Mr. Klasky?
Well, I'm sure people like you too, huh?
Not really, no. I annoy people.
Where exactly are we?
Oh no,
down
what
this
could have scratched that up? In chaos. Okay, here we're just about to see the first cameo of this game. It'll be right there. You're gonna see Shaggy and Scooby from Scooby-Doo. One of the many other franchises in this game. There are 30 franchises total. There's 14 from year 1 and 16 from year 2. However, most of the Year 2 franchises don't show up as cameos in anything, as they didn't really have it fully planned out like they did for Year 1. So, we're mainly only going to see Year 1 cameos in this story pack, and they didn't really have Year 2 fully planned out. They were planning for a Year 3, but it never came to fruition. Right now, we're just about to see a couple small skips. One of them is mainly just RNG based. The other is just, it's very minute. It's hard to notice if you don't know what you're looking for.
Doesn't catch on.
So here, just gonna fix this up and open up this gate here so we can get some objects. So right here after this, you're supposed to go to the operation station to get to the other side. But here, like you're just about to see, Bean's just gonna completely ignore that and just jump around into the water. Move that lever up. That up there, and then just use the rest of the debris to jump his way up. And here the makes up just a little. There we go. Here with this other thing, let's see if the just missed it by a little bit there. So we're leaving Jacob up. So what that skip was is we're leaving Jacob up top, and so right when we trigger that, we switch to him. He wasn't quite up where we wanted him to be, but he was pretty close, so that's good. Now we've successfully caused water damage to the fire hydrants. Oh, no, that's the wrong term. We just exploded the fire hydrants. And now we are just activating the creation keystone once again. This is definitely the most common one in this run.
Ooh.
And you just gotta get that.
You can see I used Jacob to activate, and since Jacob isn't technically a character on the toy pad, it didn't work. So I had to go and switch to Newt real quick.
Yep, and we have just broken through that front area. Yeah, this is just very easy.
Well,
the Niffler's just in one of the cots, and they're gonna move around, switch around, and you gotta pick which one.
Be quick about
He's
it. We
in.
keep making a ruckus.
So
and the
this is
entire
all
police department
predetermined,
show
it
up.
never changes. So it's a pretty easy thing to do. Got one. Okay, and then we just got one more to do, and then we're done. You get that, and now you just gotta aim at the Niffler.
Nifflers.
Just took a couple tries. There we go. And now we got him. And we're gonna just continue on to Central Park. It's like all the animals have escaped. That's definitely not very good.
What was that?
There's absolutely nothing for you to worry about. This should help to attract her.
Oops, that's a little bit too much of that, Jacob. Just possibly.
It's on.
Tell me, has anyone ever believed you when you told them not to worry?
And this monkey somehow just very easily steals Newt's wand. Gotta go get that back. And this here is probably my favorite scene in the game. It's just hilarious.
And this is a good time to mention music in this game. I don't believe this is the original soundtrack, but whoever did the music on this game definitely did a good job. This is probably my favorite track, just in level 3 specifically. They did do a great job of doing all this music here. So just gonna give them a bravo on that. For good game developers.
They still deserve respect.
Very good.
And besides, I know a few humans not above that.
Just gotta move that around so we can get so we can water that plant that will magically grow in front of us. Now that thing's giving me some Little Shop of Horror vibes. I don't know about you guys. Okay, and just to continue on. So you're showing us the area. So we're just about to have another one of the main 5 keystones here. This will be the Chroma keystone. the gist of this one is that you put the different colors, which we're getting the blue one right now, onto the different side of the toy pad. So there's blue, red, and yellow. So in the main game, you can combine the colors with other characters. However, since this pack only does have new, you can't do that. So here, Zane just made sure that the blue pad was active, and then he's just getting the keystone itself right now. And code for the keystone is right there on that like pink hippo thing. And he's just gonna activate the other ones on his way, since because at the end he can just exit a few seconds later. And now we're just gonna get that open so we can get to the red one. And there we go. And just causing some more property damage. So much of that.
This animal of yours has really done a number on this place.
See, we just did a little skip there.
Yeah.
The rumpants aren't exactly graceful. I think you muggles have a phrase,
just gotta break these so we can get some more pieces to build, spawn some other stuff. Okay, now we're just gonna build a friendly little snowman. Tear that into getting that chest there. She'll give us some more things to do, such as look, it's just a saw. Gotta saw out some of this ice here. Just gonna conveniently turn over into an apparition station. We can go back here into the cage. We are gonna need the niffler here for this. We're just gonna break this stuff first. Just gotta get him back to his original form so he can dig up this area for us. There we go. We have another locate keystone. Just gotta. It's the same. It's the same place every time. So we just gotta go over there to it and open that up. In here, we actually do have a Year 2 cameo. It is Sloth from the Goonies. He's just gonna pop in real quick. And just immediately get slammed into a wall there and sucked back into a portal. Now we're just gonna keep following the beast to the last area.
The size of that thing! It must be a few tons easy.
It's impolite to comment on a lady's weight, Jacob. He didn't mean it.
Area there. Stuck on some ice. Just gonna build up a little snowball right here. I find it funny how comically large it grows. It's a small amount of time. Just gonna come down that hill, barreling towards us. And it explodes, and somehow there are some parts in there that there weren't before. With that, just gonna build a little sled there. Just go zooming around, break some ice. All around the area. Okay, looks like there's just one more, and there we go. We are gonna do another creation keystone, so we can keep progressing things on here. There we go. See what we're gonna build this time. And we got a bird, it looks like. Just gonna explode that so we can build our next thing to finish this out. Just gonna make a catapult and
use this ice to our advantage.
swing ourselves over there.
To stop once she starts to charge.
Wait for it to come down and jump off, and there we go.
Stick the landing.
Charge. Here we got another little cut for you guys. Just getting sucked into the case there. Oh no! Looks like the rhino's here now too.
There shall be no reward for idleness.
Got a little you can see this movie takes place in the 1920s, so they're talking about prohibition and all that kind of stuff. So get the little mayor here, I believe, talking about that before something happens.
Wonder what? Oh yeah, the guy's drinking some tea. That's the good stuff. I mean, you can get rid of cough, but tea. Oh, here's this weird black void thing. What's it gonna do? Oh no. Here we have another cameo. We have a Wicked Witch of the West from year 1. Just turn that dude into a frog. Witchcraft, how do you guess? Have fun trying to get to your lawyer as a frog dude. Good luck with that. Hide Jacob from that rhino there. And there we go. That's the end of our 3rd level. We are just about halfway done with this run here. We're making some good time. Gotta wait for this loading in between levels, and then we can start off with level 4.
Apparition was a bit bumpy.
Level 4 is definitely more of the one of the fun ones.
It's definitely pretty fun. Here, just a little bit in between levels right
This
now.
should do splendidly.
Just gotta, it's very quick. Just gotta put our case right down here. Then we'll just go to the next one.
Very quick transition on that one. Didn't even have to do anything with the Niffler, so you see I just kind of left it in the first build. Not having to worry too much there.
We'll be able to upgrade it up again in a little bit. Here we have Tina. She's found the case. Along with, like, is that an emo or an ostrich? I'm not even sure the difference between those two. And here looks like we're back at Makusa.
Madam President, I'm sorry to interrupt, but this is critical.
You better have an excellent excuse for this intrusion, Miss Goldstein.
Yesterday, a wizard entered New York with a case. This case full of magical creatures, and unfortunately, some have escaped.
And Nick just rises out of the cave.
You know this man?
Yes, wizarding families in Europe. What in the name of Merlin are you doing in New York?
I came to buy an apple as
You
a
see kind of just that ghost there of whoever was killed, that guy that was speaking.
You know which of your creatures was
Sucks to be
responsible,
him.
Mrs. Scamander.
No creature did this. Don't pretend. You must know what that was.
What could have
Look
done
at
it?
the marks. It was an obscurus.
Obscurus!
You go
Oh
too
no!
far, Mrs.
Panic!
Scamander. There is no obscurial in America.
Graves looks a little too happy about this, in my opinion. Some more.
Graves.
Just some more hinting
Straight
towards who,
case.
what his real motives are here.
Please, you don't understand. Nothing in there's dangerous. Nothing.
Arrest them.
Okay, now we got our first like big fight in the game.
Please, look, if I could just explain.
I'll
There's
explain
not-
it a little bit,
Okay.
but there's not much you do here. Pretty much you're just kind of aiming at each character and you're facing off against them. And then you guys will see in a second. I'm getting attacked and I have to move myself off a certain part of the toy path. So I had to do that real quick. And then I'm also upgrading my vehicle just right here. This is all happening because it's the best time, just because we kind of have a lot of waiting and standing around. Not much really we can do. And then we have some flyers on the side. Those really don't affect anything. Those are just for a mini kit. And we're just doing this for like 3 times basically. Just kind of your normal 3-hit boss fight, or 3 like cycle boss fight.
Just gotta get rid of all these horrors first. And here comes Graves back. Just gotta do it all over again. Finish upgrading our vehicle here. It looks like we got hit. That's fine.
I'll have to make a note of that.
If you want to die at a point in the game, this is definitely the spot where you want to do it, because it doesn't really affect anything.
You just gotta shoot his fire right back at him. got one more thing, and we'll be done.
You can see I'm going mostly for long range attacks, so I don't end up going closer, because if they do hit you, it'll end up making me just do a short range attack, which does lose a little bit of time.
Gotta do our best to keep. He's just doing his best to keep his distance. One more guy, and there we go.
And then the last phase, no fireball. It's just got to do that one hit on it.
And
Take that case.
there we go. So for nothing though, still got the case.
There hasn't been an obscurial recorded anywhere in 200
Yeah,
years.
definitely there hasn't been any obscurials.
Take them to the cells.
Definitely not.
It's an obscurus. I'm telling you, it's an obscurus.
Oh, trapped. They are trapped.
I'm so sorry.
Jacob somehow got a baseball there.
I truly
I'm so sorry.
Can someone please tell me what this obscurious thing is, please?
Young wizards and witches
Just got some
sometimes
more.
try to suppress their magic.
Just got some more
to avoid
story here
persecution.
explaining to us what the obscurus
Instead
is.
of learning to harness or to control their powers, they develop what was called an obscurus.
All this game for is, if you guys just want to play this casually, the game definitely describes this as well as the movie does. I would say, in terms of like being accurate to that movie, I would say this is the best story pack in terms of being the closest to the movie. The Lego Batman movie story pack ends up missing a big detail in a few of the levels, as well as the Ghostbusters pack being a little bit off just because of what is happening with only Abby Yates being on the pad and that kind of a thing. So I would definitely say this is the most accurate like story movie to Lego Dimensions iteration. So that's why I would recommend this one over like the other packs. If you were to start just kind of doing casual stuff in general, or even speedrunning.
No, we're just getting some more. Just seeing where Graves' his true intentions lie here.
You are therefore guilty of a treasonous betrayal of your fellow wizards.
And oh no, we're being sentenced to death.
Don't do this, Bernadette. Please.
It don't hurt. You want me to take a message to your family?
Let her go!
You've got our trusty little bow truckle to get us out of these locks. Somehow they haven't confiscated our wands. Here, we got a good amount. We got a pretty big skip right here. Look at that. Skip a bunch of stuff in this level that we're supposed to be doing. So we're gonna destroy this Defendo red wall so we can spawn the keystone in. First, it's just gonna drop us out some blocks to build. Gotta build this big bomb to throw into this big like lake of black goo stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure what that
now
is.
we only need to escape one of the most highly secure buildings in America with everyone looking for us.
Now we just jumped on the Niffler. We're flying up there. And that, we're not really supposed to get up there that way, but we're doing what we want to here. Now we just gotta break that silver stuff. And we got another keystone. Another one of the chroma keystones. And here we're also, in the top, you see, there's a little thing up there. That's a matching game. We're supposed to do that, but we're just gonna skip that right now. Instead, we're just gonna we died there. That's fine. This is still quicker. Just gonna very carefully. There should be a little bridge spawning in right now that we can jump on. There we go. Oh. There we go. Now we're just gonna get the last color. And that is definitely a big amount of time save we have in this run. Probably one of the biggest skips, other than the vehicle upgrade.
The way to do that is you just kind of use magic on it to make some platforms appear, and kind of have to go back and forth, but just overall just loses a lot of time. So it's definitely a preferred way to do that.
Terrible. How many auras are there? There are more in this building than we have in our country.
Gotta break this wall in.
It's Makusa. It's
going
Aura
on.
Central. Plus, you're from a small country.
Now we are actually gonna do the matching game. It's really simple. This is Solar RNG about what we get. This one's like really easy to do here. Got lucky.
Very, very good pattern there.
Yeah.
That's probably the best pattern you can get.
Yeah.
Very, very nice game there.
Thank you, game. We're just gonna open up this globe. And we got another keystone. Looks like we got scale again. You can tell by the stuff on the wall there that we're gonna need to. So we're just gonna need to go through in a second. So we're just gonna become tiny little newt. So cute. Go up through the tunnels. And become regular sized and pull the lever. And there we go. And here we see, just like earlier they're on the first level, we're gonna use our bow truckle. Just pick this lock. It's got another 3 random combinations. Gonna do those real quick. Got 1, 2 more to go. And let's just get that last one. And the lock's picked. Just gonna do a happy little dance and now we just got a cutscene, and that's the end of the 4th level.
Good stuff for that level. That one's definitely the best in terms of the skips. Pretty fun to just kind of mess around with the flying Niffler, getting around there. As you saw, I had a little bit of trouble as I died, just because you can go around the section, and it's very, very precise where you land. And I was able to activate that specific color while I was still flying, so that was definitely good.
Yeah.
Definitely saved a good amount of time there.
And we have escaped Makusa. Let's go. Done with trial with style.
Teen, that's a great idea.
Now
I always
we're
wanted
gonna
to meet
be
him. Narlac. He
we're
was
gonna
an
be going to
informant of mine
meet
when I was a
Narlac.
minor. He used to trade in magical creatures on the side.
Well, he wouldn't happen to have an interest in animal droppings, would he?
He's interested in anything he can sell.
We just got a cab there. Just gotta get in there. No. Looks like they left Newt behind. Gotta back to that first.
They of course had to put, they had to make Newt behind just so they could have a transition scene, of course, in the game.
I heard rumors that there might be some fantastic beasts
This is why
nearby.
flying is very useful.
Suppose I
You
better
can just
find
go
this
straight
flying
over
pig
the
then.
buildings. You
Can't
don't
be
need
any
to
worse
take
than
the
Nocturne Alley.
streets. It's a straight line
I've
instead
dealt
of
with
just going through.
dragons. The criminal
Going through everywhere,
underworld should be a
and
cinch.
go. Very quick, very efficient. And another one of our loading zones. Oh, we got a costume change from Tina.
The rest of half of the people in here.
Oh, we got Wicked Witch again, right there. Another cameo from her.
Plus they got a reference to the witch, because, you know, it's a wizard. It's in a
Credence?
wizard story pack.
Betty Burgess lent it to me.
What is this?
It was mine. Betty Burgess lent it to me.
Just gotta juke her out there. And oh no, here comes the mysterious black smoke stuff again.
What is this?
And look, we got Two-Face from Batman right there. Looks like he's eating a cupcake or something.
You got a big price on your
And
head,
we're just
Mr.
about to have another
Scamander.
cameo in just a
Why
second
should I
here.
help you instead of turning you in?
One of my favorite ones in this. I think it's pretty funny. Here, got a ring. Means Oh look, there's Gollum. He wants that ring. Oh, got a red brick. Also, oh no,
That's a boat.
Nick Narlock, he's
That's
just
a
in
boat
the
truck.
boat.
Right?
I wonder what red brick Newt was offering to him. Must have been a really bad one.
Yeah.
There's one in LEGO Dimensions called Big Head Mode, and there's another one called Tiny Head Mode, and it's based on, I believe, Powerpuff Girls and Beetlejuice. So those are two very, very odd red bricks that they put in the game. So I'm guessing Newt was giving one of those.
Oh no, Makusa's here. Who could have ever tipped them off? Yep, it's Narla.
You didn't seriously
Okay, and
think
here
I
we
would
got
just
another
walk
big
away
fight
from
scene.
that
This
bounty,
one's
did you?
this one's easier
personal, kid.
because we just
It's
got
just
more room to go around here. Casual fighting again, get through all the
Mr. Scamander,
horrors.
we demand that you come with
Gotta
us
do
at
this.
once.
Try to keep doing the
Come
same
freely,
long
and you
range
won't be
attacks like before.
Sorry about that, chaps. But I've got things to do. Places to be.
I got a special concoction just for you, pal.
Oh no, I read about this.
We just got a force field there. It's really not that
Supposedly
useful.
impossible to penetrate with normal magic.
Call this one Man of Mayhem.
Gotta get through some more enemies
Merlin's beard, what kind of...
as quickly as possible.
Commander, are you okay?
You can see the use of the mathematical red brick. You can see just the enemies drop morph studs. That's how we're allowed to get morph studs in the game. And you kind of see I got rule break without even trying. Second there.
It's like if he just dropped some stuff for us to build another apparition station. Just gotta. Wow, that force field really isn't that useful. We can just apparate right behind it. It's a little oversight on your part. And we're just thrown right back through.
What the? Whoa! See, I don't like that. You're making me see red.
And here, I'm gonna be using some deflection against the boss. Deflection is an ability in the game, mostly known from Wonder Woman in the LEGO Batman games. Just gonna illuminate this area here so we can break that.
This one's vintage. It's called Samaritan. Still pretty potent. No.
There we go. Just got a little creature to annoy Narlock. Seems like that force field doesn't even apply past that wall. Really not a good force field.
Get it off! Get it off!
Okay, now we're in another new area.
Oh, are you okay, kid? Jacob
Gonna
took a stray
break
cast
these.
to the head.
Gonna fix
I've
this
been on my
machine
own
here.
over here.
In a sec.
Oh,
There we go.
that's
Just starting a
probably not
fire.
good.
Probably not that good. You can just put it out real quick though.
Wait, I know a charm for this. Wait, it's oh, no, it's gone.
What ore looks like. And there we go. Now we're just gonna build this, and we're just about to fix this other thing. So, Fix It is an ability that Newt has that he can do very quickly, and he's actually the fastest character in the game who has Fix It. So, very useful.
Quite
Just got
unexpected.
killed there for a sec. Now just gotta start up the machine.
Wonder how useful those potions are against him.
Yeah. It's also funny, they just go straight through the force field.
Let's see how you deal with this, brothers.
We just got our Niffler there.
Mr.
I'll turn him back to his
Scamander,
first
I
mode so
implore
he
you
can
to
do some digging
reconsider
for us.
surrendering. We have clearance to use full force
Second,
if
just
needed.
gotta finish up with these ores. And there we go. Just taps the machine and it explodes. Seems like a little bit of a safety hazard there. Just gotta wait for this stuff so we... Oh, and there we go. We are Queenie right now. This is the only time you'll be able to play as Queenie in this pack, and in order to play her in other scenarios, you do have to have the Tina Fun Pack in each character. And there, we did just use the Locate Keystone, and we have another cameo from Greta Gremlin. Gonna seduce dude, and also Tina right here. She's using mind control on Jacob.
Take that, you
real quick, just so we can
Who is this doing?
get him out of there.
Probably the second most fiery thing to come out of a dimensional rift I've ever seen.
Who is she?
Shall we?
And we're back here, just doing another cutscene. Just gotta get that gosh darn Dougal right there. No, we're just being shown the full area right now. Got another couple of skips in here. Actually, more like just one. Just one, I believe.
I can't see a thing in here. Dougal. Dougal.
Area.
Come on, buddy.
First, we're just gonna use illumination. Then we're gonna repair these lights so we can see what we're doing.
His sight operates on probability, so he can foresee the most likely immediate future. It's okay, Dougal. It's just me. Is your arm still poorly? Will you let me take a look? You've just come to...
So, Dougal's. He's just gonna go to that other light fixture right there.
Oh, in the name of Merlin.
Just gotta keep chasing him around.
Oh,
see, there's
that
a
looked
figure
expensive.
there. Looks like we're gonna be doing the creation keystone once again. Gotta break these probably very expensive things. Just get all of that. Actually, here there are 2 keystones, so we're just gonna start with creation first, and then in a second, since it's the pads, we're gonna be doing the chroma keystone. Gotta create something first with this. See what we're gonna build. Looks like we got a bear. It looks like maybe.
Dougal, did you fall?
It's gonna explode.
You okay?
That. Yeah. It's like I'm gonna put some lipstick on him, so just gonna throw that. And
What are you
we're
doing?
just gonna do some colors.
He knows that I can catch him. I need one of
And
you to give it a
continue
try.
on. Looks
Now's
like
your
the
chance.
rest of the gang has been letting now. Just destroyed
Jacob,
all of
sweetie.
that.
Are you okay?
Now we're just gonna quickly upgrade the Niffler.
Where is it?
Third one. It's
Come on,
here.
Queenie.
Normally,
We'll
what
wait
you're gonna
elsewhere.
want to do. There's
Maybe
a
we can spook him or something.
good amount of stuff.
Look, over there. Floating handbag.
We're using the Niffler
That's our
rebuild
boy.
to
Right, let's
activate
get up
the
there.
trigger for the Dougal early. Normally, you just have to
Right, well, that is
you gotta
just
push a
down right
box
there,
around
mister.
and hop up on the bookshelves to reach him. But we're just gonna we see the Dougal's over there. Just gonna carefully jump down. It looks like we missed. Just gonna try again. There we go. And we're just gonna use some magic, just like that, and get him down. So that's a good amount of time saved there. Just go into his big pile of stuff. Just gotta get him over there.
Psst, should I try and grab him?
No, wait. What if...
Ooh, what if we do something completely unexpected?
It's
Check
funny
this
how
out.
Jacob brings up the idea, but he can't even operate or anything. So he can't do it, so. We're just gonna confuse the Dougal a little bit. Just gotta go around to these different operation stations. Yeah, just gotta pick up all those studs on the way. There we go. Gonna catch him real quick.
Jacob, wow, you did it.
Got,
You caught
got
it.
him.
Oh, that's incredible.
I know, huh?
With that, that is the end of level 5, and we only have one more left.
Modesty. Out you come now. Modesty.
Get our last
There's
final
no
boss
need
in here. The end.
To be afraid.
Traditional
Why
Lego
me?
game. Do you
Why'd
like?
choose me to help you?
Mm-hmm.
You have magical ancestry, but no
Although this isn't very traditional on this Toys of Life, it is much different, but they still like to keep the same format.
mother's dead.
They never really
That's your
changed too
reward.
much.
Oh no!
Credence.
Looks like Credence was the
I owe
obscurus
you an
this whole time.
What you doing,
I had it.
Credence?
I'll run around, panic a little bit. Wreaking havoc all around New York.
You are beautiful. Can't you see, Credence?
You never can really tell if Graves knew. Part of me thinks he does, or he did know before he found out, but part of me was like, hey, he's working with Credence to find the Obscurus, but Credence is actually Obscurus, so how does that work out?
Everything that you need to know is in there.
You heard him. Look after
They're just gonna keep passing that case down the line because they want to go. Can't forget the case up there, Jacob. For that, we're just gonna fly over to this
Not again.
final area
This
right
time,
now.
I'm going to save
It's
it.
going the wrong way for a second there. Here we go.
I can feel it already. I haven't felt anything this powerful before.
And just gotta trigger the loading zone. So here we go.
Credence! There's no need to hide, no need for shame. We both had to hide what we want and who we are.
Oh, here come Newt and Tina. Throw a trolley at him. Oh, Newt got hit.
Tina, you're always turning up when you're least wanted.
Just gonna have a little fight between Graves and Tina here. What we're gonna be doing here, we're just gonna be chasing Credence around. So we are just about to do a small skip. Normally there would be handles that you jump on to get up there,
Freedom for Wizard
but we just
Kai.
use the Niffler, fly right up. Here, just gonna use Fix It again,
Go save Credence.
get this
Get to
up
higher
and
ground.
running. So also those fans right there, there's another couple second skip. Just use the Niffler instead of those to get up. And unfortunately, you can't really do much more than that in terms of skips here, because if you do activate the Obscurus early, it just won't work, and he'll send you right back to where you were.
You don't need to run anymore.
Gonna fly up there quickly and build a apparition station. Make our way over there. Gotta wait for him to throw some stuff at us. We can use to build. There we go. Back on up. Gotta move a character on the toy pad. There.
You're Credence, right?
And
From the second
keeps
Salem
moving
Church.
along. We have to keep going over it. Just gotta keep following. Put out some fires real quick. And another operation station. Good amount of these in this level. Just want to move the character on the toy pad again real quick. Damage. Okay, so we're just gonna turn this around. Just gonna get another keystone from that real quick. One of the last ones of the story pack. Got our final creation keystone, I'm pretty sure. Gotta activate that. And let's see what we're gonna build now. Oh, looks like we got like a little snake there. Gotta destroy that little tower for us. And there is an operation station up there. We're gonna do another little skip. So you're supposed to build something right there, but you see Zane just jumped on that handle, got his way right up without having to build anything.
I understand what's happening to you, so I can help you to control it.
There it is.
And there we go. That's the end of that section.
Wait, no,
Now,
wait,
just the Obscurus. Those auras really aren't doing anything to help. Just gonna go down into the subway. Oh, sorry, my bad. That's a little early. Got another matching game right here. This one's also pretty easy, it looks like.
Game is being very nice with patterns today.
Yeah. Very nice. Thank you, game. Now we just break this. Get another one of these. Okay, and now I believe going down to the subways. My bad on that. I just got a little ahead of myself.
No problem.
And there, down it goes.
Lock down the doors.
There, we got our last cameos. Let's see. Change mask.
Little tease Lord Vortek and Batman. Lord Vortek is the main boss of the main game.
Also, we see, we got Dorothy from Wizard of Oz right there.
We may be too late.
Second. Also, just right there, we also have Aquaman. Ooh, just in a second. He just gets turned into a fish.
You are an Obscurial, a wizard whose magic has been suppressed. Were you punished for it? That's usually how it starts. I think that the Obscurus comes first as a friend, as a comfort, perhaps. Was that how it was for you?
Now tell him how you killed the last Obscurial you met, Scamander.
One moment. Okay, we're gonna do another small skip right here in a second. Usually we'd be staying down here and doing stuff, but we're just gonna use our Niflary build, hop up on this ledge to prevent having to build again. Gonna quickly change it back to the original. So we do have to make sure we're standing close to this edge, so he will throw these. Yep, he's throwing these things at us. Gotta do our best to avoid them. Just gotta get through all these right here. Couple more.
Credence! Scamander just wants to put you in his case with all the other freaks. Why waste
And now
your
we're just
power?
getting We're just getting a little electrocuted right there.
Can't be properly harnessed. Don't listen to him, Credence.
Well, there goes Credence back to obscure smoke. Nah, break the ceiling down. You just gotta get out of that real quick.
Why do you insist
Break
on
the
pursuing
silver
this?
object.
Credence has a greater purpose. The Obscurial
Just
is our
speed up
weapon.
Graves a little bit while we're at it. We're just gonna build this, and we're gonna be using deflection again. just like earlier. Now, we're just gonna head into our next little area right here. We're getting really close to being done. So here up in a second, it's going to be very quick. We're just getting to our very last keystone of the game.
Feel that power
It's going to be one of the main 5, Elemental.
Understand the Obscurus has
gotta-
always been a friend.
We just gotta get to it real quick.
Oh, slightly problematic.
So I'm just gonna, very quick, so I'm just gonna explain it. So this keystone allows us to use earth, fire, lightning, and water abilities. However, this one right here doesn't have earth, so we only have the other 3, as there are only 3 sides on the toy pack. So now we're just gonna be digging it up and building it. So see that wall right there is electrified, so we're just gonna use lightning and walk straight through it. And that's that keystone.
Tina, Makusa, Auror.
Keep beating
I mean investigator.
Throw him back. And now we are in the final area of the game. End of the run. Yeah. Just gonna jump our way down to the end.
But it's okay. Newt and I will protect you.
Got some ores here. Sadly, can't really do anything to save Credence. All we can do right now is just finish beating up the rest of these ores. And it spawned, it got the end of the game. That's the plane we do. So time will officially end when we hit the level complete screen after this cutscene.
If you're going to
a little bit to sit through this cutscene until it ends.
Really
But yeah, there is not too much in terms of skips in this run, as you can tell. The main one is just we're trying to use our casual strats to the best of our ability. So obviously upgrading the vehicle kind of made the most of that and got us those few skips that we had advantage of. If you bring in any % characters, there are a lot more things you can do in terms of that. Even in the base game original %, there's a lot more skips. But the original % obviously is about 5 hours, so it's a lot longer to showcase than this kind of shorter, just showing off LEGO Dimensions run. But there is definitely a good amount that you can skip if you use characters such as like one of the rebuilds of the Ghostbusters cannon or the Ghost Trap. There's also, I know there's some fun with the Midway arcade machine. There's been a lot of new discoveries found recently with LEGO Dimensions. Just kind of craziness has broken out. So definitely a lot of experimentation we can do with original % still, and just some of the other categories like all the worlds. There are 30 worlds that are in this game. They all have runs, and there is a lot. So this game definitely is probably the biggest game. I mean, this is the biggest LEGO game ever. It is 1,016 gold bricks. You can see to upgrade the vehicle, you actually needed 10 gold bricks. So I did have to go and get 10 gold bricks. I also had to beat the first level of the game in order to unlock the story packs. So you have to beat the first level in order to play any of the other stuff. You don't have to play all 14, luckily. So that was definitely nice, because if you had to beat all 14 levels, that would take a long time to reset each file. But it is definitely a lot of resetting, all that kind of stuff. Files and games and so much stuff. This game is very big. It took me many hours to beat it the first time. 1,016 gold bricks. I know I have probably about 1,000 hours on this at this point. I know a lot of people can finish it way faster, like 100 hours probably. I did a lot of stuff with this in the past though that definitely made me want to play this even more. So speedrunning is definitely a lot crazier. You can see we're just finishing this off here, and it's about to be time. We're about to get about a sub 120, and the final time we do have a 119.51 according to me, which according to my time, that is a nice PB. The one that's on the boards is very old. The PB that I have on the boards is 129. I've done a little bit since then, but yeah, that's the first sub 120 for this run.
We got
Very,
a world
very
record,
good game.
guys.
This is a world record speed run on LEGOthon's stream right here. Good stuff. You see we have the 1016 gold bricks at the bottom there. We're just going to watch this final cutscene here. We have the credits. We're just going to skip. You can see it says wave 6 to 10. Wave 10 never existed. So there was only a 6, 7, 7.5, 8, and 9. I don't know why they put 10 in there. Maybe they thought there was going to be more, but, you know, you see that didn't happen. This final little cutscene here. Very, very fun. Very, very good game to speedrun. It's just, there is a lot of cutscenes. So you guys make sure, if you do want to speedrun this game, you do have to sit through all these kind of cutscenes. I've gotten used to it. I enjoy them. Enjoy watching them. They're pretty nice. Sometimes I like to stay silent so people can watch them if they've never seen them, but definitely a lot if you guys kind of like the grunting games, like the Star Wars TCS, which I know a lot of people stayed here from that. So I know that's definitely a crazier thing, sitting through all these long cutscenes. And you got to get used to it if you want to speedrun the main game as well.
Yeah, this is a very fun game. I would recommend it to anyone. The Lego game.
Get your ideas from Mr.
Definitely.
Kowalski.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
the
don't
only
know.
caveat, it is Toys to Life.
Just
A lot of the packs are harder to get now that the game has been discontinued. I know you can get some Wii U story packs, or Wii U starter packs are very easy, very cheap at some places. The discs for other games, I know I had to buy the disc for the PS4 version separate, so it was very hard. You can see here, now we're about to show up in the Fantastic Beasts hub world. This is the hub world. Most of the hub worlds have 28 gold bricks. I'm just going to show off a little bit here. We have a little bit extra time, so I'm just going to show off. You can change into Jacob Kowalski, but you cannot change to anyone else. So I just brought in Tina, and when you're Tina, you can see I got some instructions for her vehicle, and then you can change into Queenie from her. And the reason you can use Queenie, we talked about the mind control a little bit earlier, but there is a place where you can mind control. There's a lot of like abilities, which is mind control is one of the more rare ones. There are some characters I know that use mind control is Wonder Woman. There is the Wicked Witch. I believe there's a couple more that I'm not remembering, but there's very, very much a lot of people in this game. Just going to show off the amount of characters. We have a little bit extra time, so I'm just going to go ahead and show off all of the characters in this game. But this game, yeah, I see a comment in the chat says something about glitches in this game. This game is full of glitches. There are so many glitches in this game. It is a problem. I have lost many runs to soft locks and speedruns just because the game likes to crash a lot. I just brought up the menu here. These are all of the characters that are in LEGO Dimensions. There are a ton of them. Pretty much everything here up until Zane is from year 1. Everything. Green Arrow is a little bit of a specialty. Green Arrow and Supergirl. Supergirl isn't on this because I'm playing on Xbox, and she was mostly known for this PS4 version. And then everything from Abby Yates to Starfire is year 2.
Leave Zane. You have every single figure except for one, right?
Yep, the only character I'm currently missing is Lloyd. I just have been lazy. I can probably get him pretty easily, but you can just see kind of the expansive game that is in here. Just a much, much bigger game than most LEGO games, just since I believe the biggest one besides this is LEGO City Undercover, and that only has 450 gold bricks. But you can see there are so many levels. There are 4 level packs. In year 2, there's 18 levels of story packs because there's 3 story packs. There are 6 levels from year 1. There are also a bunch. There's the 14 story levels. You can see I only beat the first one because that's all I needed to beat for this. And then at the end here, there's a mystery dimension. This game is just insanely expansive. There is so much in this game. So I definitely recommend it if you guys are interested in picking it up. It's on PlayStation 4, PS3, Xbox One, Xbox 360, as well as the Wii U. And you can play backwards compatible on the PS4, or the PS5, and the Xbox Series X. But there's definitely a good amount of stuff here. Anything else you want to say, Miss T?
Not particularly. Just like thank you guys all for coming. This was really fun. I hope you guys keep staying on LEGOthon. Watch the next people coming up. I believe it's a Bionicle game.
Yeah, it's been fun. I do appreciate everyone for hanging out. It's been a very good run. Getting a world record in this. Very, very good. Definitely a good thing here. We're just going to hand it off to the next people, though. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out here.
Yeah, thanks so much. It's been fun.
Okay.